In this video, I'm going to try to make some homemade pretzels using this Alton Brown recipe. But I'm going to make a small change to the recipe. Instead of warm water, I'm going to try to use some almond milk. I've never made pretzels before, so what I'm going to try to do is create a couple in the air fryer and then put a couple in the regular oven and compare the difference. Alright, so it looks like the yeast has activated. It's a little foamy. 2 cups of flour, another 1/4 cup of flour. Put all the almond milk in here, and about 2 tablespoons of butter. And a little bit of salt. I'm gonna let that rise for 1 hour. This is the perfect opportunity to take my one wheel for a spin. Just about doubled in size. Take a look. Punch it down. I'm gonna cut it in 6s. What's the best way of 6? Let's see if I can do this now. Yeah, I'm just not good at this. So dip it in the water, both sides. This was the point I realized I made some of the pretzels too thin. The first 2 pretzels were on a pizza stone for 450 degrees for 10 minutes. I'll try 400. I'll set it for 10 minutes, but I think that might be too long. It might be like 6 or 7 minutes. After 3 minutes, the top was already cooked, so I stopped the air fryer and flipped the pretzel over. And the bottom stuck to the paper, so it didn't come off very easy. This pretzel was cooked for 6 minutes, 3 minutes on each side. I put another pretzel in the air fryer for 325, then I put 2 more on a cookie sheet and put those in the oven. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. This side looks pretty good. I'm gonna flip it over though. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, it's sticking, having the same issue. So this side's not gonna be as smooth. Okay, so that was my first air fried one. 400 degrees for, what was it, 3 minutes on one side, and I flipped it over 3 minutes on the other side. These 2 were in the oven 450 degrees for 10 minutes on a pizza stone. I then flipped it over and cooked it for another 3 minutes, and as you can see, the bottom is not fully brown, but it does feel fully cooked. It's much softer than the air fried one though. Then these 2 were in the oven on a cooking sheet. I did not flip them over, and you can see the cooking sheet did its job and it browned the bottom. And this feels pretty good. It kind of feels how I would expect. This one too. And then this one was my second air fried one. I broke it pulling it apart or pulling it out. 325 degrees, 6 minutes on the top. I then flipped it over for 3 minutes. And as you can see, it did cook it. And it's fairly soft. Yeah. Feels more fluffier. But it could just be because this was thicker too. So now I'm going to put some butter on it. Remember, this was the air fried one? It's really good. I expect them all to taste the same. The texture might be a little different. Now, this was my first air fried one. This texture might be a little bit harder. I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, the outside is just a tad bit harder. But I mean, it's still soft, look. Now this was the oven on the cookie sheet. Actually, it feels about the same. Very similar. You definitely can make the pretzels in the air fryer. Just gonna have to play with the temperature a little bit. It's probably gonna take me about 10 to 20 more times to find the best temperature, but as a guess, I think about 330 to 340 for about 4 minutes on each side might be best.